Yo there, everybody. We here with the newest chapter. Oh shit! What the fuck is that? With the newest chapter. This is One Piece chapter 1185. The chapter is called Buzz Off, or y'all better buzz off. All right. In the cover page, we have Boy Hancock. It says cover request by this person. It says Hancock hones her cooking skills for Luffy. Damn. I didn't know Hancock had it in her, Joe. I mean, I thought it was in a brief little fantasy she had when she was fighting Smoker, but I didn't know she actually had it in her. But let's keep on. Continue where the last chapter left off, when Brook has basically been made a quote-unquote a princess for the king and queen of the Music Kingdom. It's too early. I don't even want to pronounce certain shit right now. It says Kandu make Brook your page. This is Brook's childhood. Teach him good manners and how to speak properly. You got it, Lord, the king. It says, wow, the palace is packed with cute babes. There's one hottie, two hotties, not her, three hotties. And it says, cut it out. And he said, don't worry, you're still number one, Candle. And Candle's like, that's Lady Candle. You're my page now. You let me see your panties? Bro can't even give a fuck. Like, oh, okay. Yo, show me your panties. Next page. It says, how do you have an issue with wearing your school uniforms? If I let that school crap with me, I let that school cramp my style. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, that's too much. Okay, yeah. If I let that school cramp my style, I won't be able to jam and make good tunes anymore. I mean, don't worry though. I'm looking forward to rocking a guard corps uniform one day. Okay, you see Brook is asleep. She puts the cover off. So basically, Candle is caring for him like a mother, even though Brook does not see her as the mother that she wants to be seen as. Says, gotta admit, I'm jealous. I can't believe this kid gets to be Lady Candle's page. Yo ho ho. He says, Candle, do you have a type of guy you go for? Lady Candle, there is one man, but he's out of my league. Still, the reason I train so hard with the sword is to be by his side. I bet you get him if you dress more like a chick instead of a dude. That's not necessary. Being near him is more than enough for me. Huh? Near him. Does that mean? Okay. It's me. Okay, bro. It's me. It says, of course not. It says, Lady Candle, don't tell me you're don't tell me even wear men's underwear. Yeah, don't tell me you even wear men's underwear. She's like, I don't. Really? Then you gotta let me see your panties. Brook, your language is not improving. You have to be polite and use fix when you ask someone for a favor. Would you be so kind as to show me your panties? There we go. We got the birth origin of the class. Got to drink to that. We got the birth origin of the classic. Brook, would you be so kind as to show me your panties? We got the origin. Lady Candle is the reason why he says that. Of course not. Even outside of politeness, you need to consider basic decency too. I'm going to drill good etiquette into you. It says strength and etiquette go hand in hand. What then? I'll do my best. I mean, I shall endeavor to give it my all. There's not a soul around who doesn't admire Lady Candle. Okay? And again, I guess we out of that flashback into the previous flashback. Fucking hell, Elbath. It says I swear to God, we get into Laugh Tale. That might not be a smidge of fucking flashback. Everything better be flushed out right then and there. She shines like the sun over the whole nation. Now that I think about it, there was one time a world government ship drifted up here in Espriel. The kingdom was thrown into panic as no one ever dealt directly with the people of such stature, the celestial dragons. Yep, the pressure was overwhelming. Lady Candle was actually bedridden for a few months after that, probably due to the stress. You wouldn't believe how dark the kingdom felt back then, yo ho. I shouldn't laugh, but it really was like the sun set on our kingdom. But that was just the beginning. You wouldn't believe the influx of news that followed the princess. Your father, the renowned rugged prince, ascended to the throne, and at the same time, he married your mother, Lady Candle. The celebration across Espriel were as thrilling as a live concert. And then we were blessed by your birth, Princess Shuri. The nation positively bubbled over with joy. People were always saying, I want to see her face, or she so cute, or she takes after her mother. Oops, I'm getting off topic. But you get the picture. That's why I love your folks. They're my ultimate benefactors. In fact, I gladly relinquish my life for those two. Check out my latest hit, Relinquish Rock. Okay? Mommy and Daddy. So, Brooke, what would you do if I were in danger? That's obvious. I lay down my life in a heartbeat for you too. Is that just because I'm the daughter? Said, no, it's because you're you. You're supposed to say that wholeheartedly without hesitation. Oh, wow. She mad as hell. Like I said, she looks like Nami. Like, every female damn is a rough cut of Nami. So, she's looking all sad and stuff, and then Brooke gives her a piece of candy. Then we see a montage of them training, and you see her on top of Brooke's shoulders. It says, hey, Daddy, use fathers instead. You're not a little girl anymore. Love you too, Father. So yeah, they all looking all nice and all this stuff. It's beautiful. Princess Shuri has cut herself. Says, Princess Shuri, if you're craving freedom from your parents, you know you can always vent it out with a song like this. And Brooke is coming with the first aid. It says, y'all better buzz off. And we see that we see that Brooke and Gunko is out there. Well, Princess Shuri, but Gunko, they're out there. She found the dog. It says, why do those lyrics sound so weird? And that's her trying to get taller. And it says, it's a dialect from the kingdom in the west called Kamigata. And it sees Brooke, he's telling the girl to show him the panties, and then Shuri's kicking him in the back of his fucking head while she is blowing off the other people. Then we see Shuri scaring Brooke ass with a ghost, because that's a callback to Brooke being scared of ghosts, doing Thriller Bark. And it says, y'all better buzz off. So they both are singing the song. It says, we ain't pups brought off with treats. We ain't kids turned around by sweets. So we see Brooke is, I guess he got injured or some type of shit. And then Shuri's ready to beat the shit out of the nurse. Then we see Shuri and Candle cooking food, which looks very nasty. And Shuri is asleep, and Brooke is enjoying the food that Shuri cooked. Okay, cool. They are pretty much loving each other. Like I said, Shuri wants to be with Brooke. Holy shit. It says in Shuri's 15th year, so Shuri is 15 around this time. Huh? It's out of tune. Music died in the kingdom of Espria. A thick mist shrouded the country and lingered for half a year. The land's treasured instruments decayed as the mist turned into smog. The island was swallowed whole. Music no longer echoed through the streets. Joyful melodies gave way to the sound of coughing. It says, let's bring on the music cough. So Brooke is still trying to play. It says the toxic smog ravaged the lungs of tens of thousands and claimed the lives of hundreds. The fog will clear. It must. Holy shit. So that's Candle basically saying that, and everybody just all depressed and shit. What the fuck is going on? And of course, because Candle is a mother in One Piece, Oda loves killing off mothers in the Jesus Christ. Oda, you need to go to counseling, Joe. Like, what the fuck? Beset by one unimaginable tragedy after another, the kingdom knew nothing but suffering. Even after the fog had lifted, the scars it caused remain. We see Shuri crying, the king is crying. Damn it, Candle better be playable in the new One Piece game. Your Highness, we still owe the government this year heavily tribute, but we can't afford to pay them. And then we see back at the decaying palace. Damn. Brooke and Shuri are still like practicing. This is Princess. The way you move sometimes it's like you can see the future. Hey, I'm going to be just like mother. I think you would be well suited for that, but I doubt your father would be. Pleased at the notion of you fighting on the front lines, Princess. Father, he seems troubled lately. I have an idea why, but there's nothing we can do about it. I will simply follow the king to the very end. Didn't you want to become a pirate, Brooke? Okay, this is new. I'm happy to put my own dreams on hold while I repay my debts to His Majesty. When the time comes, I'm going with you. Absolutely not. Try to stop me. Okay. The world government is our enemy. This means war. Okay, King. What? It says understood. Commander, Your Majesty, I just ask that you tell us your reasoning first. Brooke. Damn, nigga. Wait, I just realized, King, you got your ass whooped. What the fuck happened? They demand 1,000 slaves. That is the way they would waive this year's heavily tribute. Slavery in the Holy Land is a fate worse than death. No way. The government's armada will arrive in 2 months, and I have no intentions of choosing human sacrifices to hand over to them. Alright, stand on business. Is our country done for, Commander? Don't all non-member nations turn into lawless zones? Are they really going to loot us for everything we got? Apparently there was once another nation in the West Blue that disappeared too. God Valley! I heard there is all these tales out there with deadly sea wind whales. About the land that makes the mighty shake with fear. A land they won't come near. A home for the samurai and them giant folk. It exists like all the tales spoke. Like a mean old bee, a sting they'll flee. They said to consider your views, cause we got nothing left to lose. Okay, Brooke is building up everybody's spirit. He's talking about God Valley. He said God Valley. God Valley was in the west. Holy shit. They've landed on Northern Port. Platoon 12, intercept. Oh shit. Okay, double page for it. Let's see what we got. Y'all better buzz off. Nobody said that there'd be this many of them. Don't let them set foot on the island. Y'all better buzz off. We're out here on the map's edge, but don't y'all scuff. Huff huff. Okay, Brooke. Our name ain't nothing to be wiped with ease. And Brooke is going ham. You'll find taking our home ain't gonna be no breeze. Commander, the enemy has breached the palace. I'll hold the barricade at the staircase. And we see a little brief flash where it says, why can't I fight too? That's out of the question. We'll be at their mercy if they capture you. That is true. It says, don't you have any crazy ideas now, princess? Yeah. Don't you have any crazy ideas now, princess? It's a raider. Oh man, princess, the garden we always walked in. It's been ablaze. Oh, your majesty, the junkyard we used to play has been reduced to hellish inferno. Y'all better buzz off. All better buzz off the edge of the maps. A hell of a sight to cause it shine mighty bright. If we finally snap for real, that shaking is all you feel. Your Majesty, Princess Shuri. Okay, Brooke is making it to the palace. Okay, not that much. Whoa, what the fuck? Wait a minute. There's a dude right there smoking a fucking damn cigar. Shuri has been Domi Reversi. Her dad has been Domi Reversi. That's Mars right there. Dad is there. Brooke is looking. Shuri is looking with no emotion. And the dude is smoking a cigar. He's smoking that. He's smoking on that King pack. Worry about the war. It's already over, Brooke. Aren't you happy? What happened here? Oh my god. And that's the chapter. And we got a break next week. Did we just come off a break?
Wait. Let him cook.
Yeah, we did. That, oh my god. Dude, wait a minute. Okay, let's just use this, like this is just gonna be on this panel alone. Please pull it up. So now we're coming full circle into how Brooke mistakenly placed Shuri as the killer of the king. But no, wait, Brooke did say my benefactor. You killed. No, but Brooke did say, I think Brooke said in the past that you killed our queen. That's why I have a grudge against her. But now it's like the king is killed. Whatever, don't even care. Focus on this last panel. Because all this other shit don't even matter. Surprisingly it don't. It's just flashbacks and all the other damn shit. The only theory that I could think of right now, besides the fact that this motherfucker is most likely God tonight, higher rank or whatever have you. We haven't seen him before. So this person is right here. Mars came into the room or got there, whatever have you. He came there, but Brooke didn't be able to notice them. Like he would be able to notice, like, unless there's a pentagram somewhere. But then again, fucking the king was beaten up in one of the panels. Like he was beaten up when he told him, like, we not giving no tribute to the government. So there's that. I don't think there's a pentagram anywhere in there. Like we would have seen it. But Mars is there. So is dude. All the mist. The mist that shrouded the whole fucking damn kingdom. In that mist, in the midst of the mist, there's either been a pentagram or this dude is basically snuck into the kingdom and drew the pentagram. That's how Mars was able to get there. And then Mars was probably taken over by Emu. Emu did Domi Reversi to Shuri and the king. Brooke does not know what Domi Reversi is. This is the first time Brooke is even interacting with any of this shit. That's why he thinks that she deliberately holy shit, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, let me just zoom in on this one. Not right, that's Brooke. Okay, cool. That's Brooke. Okay, that's Brooke. I thought it was somebody else. So, yeah. So, they got in there, infiltrated the shit, and Domi Reversi the king and Shuri. And that's probably how Shuri became a God Sniper. Because Shuri was there during the God Valley incident. So this is before the God... Okay, I take it back. There wasn't a God Valley incident that Brooke was talking about. It's just someone in the West. Because Shuri was there during the God Valley incident. She was there. So God Valley incident took place after this. Yeah, and that would make sense too, because Brooke did say that Roger was a rookie that you heard of back then. Okay, cool. My bad about that earlier. But yeah, they came in and they possessed Gunko, well, Shuri at the time. Shuri and the king. They both got possessed. And they fought each other. Or, well, yeah, they both possessed, like, without a doubt. Or he got possessed. No, they both got possessed because he did. Emu did say in the beginning, like he wanted Luffy and Loki to fight each other, and it didn't work. But yeah, like Mars is there. Emu must have possessed Mars or took over for a little bit. Domi Reversi them two, had them two fight each other. Shuri was a more bigger victor, because obviously. And he's there, and Brooke is looking at this like, what the fuck? Dude, you think Shuri gave this man his scar on his head? Is Shuri the reason why he has the scar on his head? Shit. But yeah, that's the chapter. We got a break next week, so like I said, I'm just focusing on this last part right here because like now we're getting full circle on how. So probably the next chapter we're gonna see what happened before Brooke got to the palace, and then we're probably gonna segue from that point to basically Brooke actually leaving and becoming a pirate. Now, we don't know if the Rumball Pirates are the first pirates he joined or he was with a couple of other people before then. But this chapter right here should be the penultimate of Brooke's flashback. Next chapter, we should be done with Brooke's flashback. Like, right up to basically, like, right when he joined the Rumball Pirates. When he left the kingdom and joined the Rumball Pirates. Because the kingdom's not going to be no more. After this is over, the kingdom's going to disappear. So, yeah. Check y'all out next time, man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.